إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه فمنه الهداية ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. قال تعالى في كتابه العظيم بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم: يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. وقال أيضا: يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. وقال أيضا: يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. صدق الله العظيم. قال الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم: إن خير الحديث كتاب الله وأحسن الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. صدق الرسول عليه أفضل الصلاة والسلام. Dear brothers and sisters, before I commence my khutbah, I would like to remind myself and you to fear Allah as He should be feared. We face challenges day by day, but we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is there to help us. Today I would like to talk about a very important topic. So, there are situations where we think with our own mind that we need to make Islam popular and acceptable by people. We have to compromise. We have to compromise. But that is not maybe what Allah wants from us. So for instance, now is a period of Christmas. People, maybe colleagues, maybe friends, may invite you to parties, to Christmas parties. And that is a reality. At work, they invite you at Christmas parties. And you know very well that in such congregations, people will be consuming alcohol. But you, because you are thinking with your mind, you say, I want to make Islam popular, so we'll accept it. Accept the invitation, so people don't look at me as somebody strange, somebody that's not integrated. So regarding this topic, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a lot to tell us, many instructions. And all these, we can learn them from the Quran and the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. In this khutbah, inshallah, I would like to address three main issues. First of all, the last messenger has already come. If we afford to change Islam to fit it in the society that we are living in, there will be no more messenger coming and fixing this problem and fixing Islam. That's why, second point, we are the ambassadors of Islam. We have to protect this beautiful deen, and Allah will reward us. Thirdly, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us stories in the Quran so that we can learn from. These are not just stories to read and carry on, but these are stories where we have to ponder on. Throughout the khutbah, inshallah, I will address these three issues by talking first of all about some stories from the Quran. And secondly, what are lessons that we can learn. Let's start from one beautiful hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam that is about learning. He said, a believer is never stung by the same hole twice. We can learn from this that there are two ways of learning. A person can learn in two different ways. The first one is when you are tricked into a problem. You commit a mistake and you learn from it. You understand that that is wrong and you try your best to don't commit this mistake again. And you ask help from Allah for this. A person like this is a clever person. He's learning from his mistakes. But the second way of learning that the hadith is teaching us is that when you see somebody doing a mistake, or you read about somebody's mistake, or you witness somebody doing a mistake, you learn from this. You know that what he did is wrong, and you don't want to commit the same mistake. That is a wise person. That is a wise nation. That is a wise ummah. This is a time of Christmas. There are many lessons we can learn from it. But where is Christmas coming from? Is this part of Christianity? Is it mentioned in the Bible? To understand this, we need to go back to the time of the Roman Empire, before even the birth of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There was this emperor, Constantine. What he did was he became Christian, and he wanted to make Christianity popular amongst his people in his empire. Very good, he wants to make this new religion popular, but what is the problem? He thought with his own mind how to make it popular. At that time there were pagans, people worshipping more than one god. And he thought, there are many festivals, why not mixing Christianity with paganism so that people don't find it difficult to accept this new religion, Christianity. And this is exactly what he did. He took the 25th of December, that was a pagan festival, and he said, this is part of Christianity. Now we believe that Isa alayhi salam was born on this day, so we as Christians will worship him. We'll be doing festivals on this day. And then he accepted other things, mixing paganism with Christianity. And this is how Christianity has started to compromise. In more recent time, we see many other things that Christianity has adopted as part of this religion. For instance, Father Christmas. This is not a person that is mentioned in the Bible. This is not part of Christianity. But Christianity, the church, they have been almost forced to accept this. From who? By companies that wants to make money. In other words, Christianity became a way of making money. Somebody else is using Christianity for their own benefit, for their own benefits. And Father Christmas was actually invented by Coca-Cola to sell more products. In more recent time, we can see how Christianity has gone even more down. They are accepting day by day ideas from liberalism. For instance, a woman, she wants to be a priest. Christianity is not allowed. But what the secular liberal values say, you can't prevent this person from becoming a priest. So what does the church do? They said, yes, we'll take this one on board also. So we see here that Christianity went through paganism, then capitalism. Now liberal values. All this is like a reform and distortion of the message of Isa alayhi salam. And what is left now about Christianity? What is the actual message? The message is lost. There were, in the past, people tried to remove Christianity, Christmas from Christianity, but they failed. Because when you go inside a problem, it's very difficult to come out. Rulers, they tried to ban it. They couldn't. And there are also stories from, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran mentioned the stories of Jewish people, how they have disobeyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And from these lessons also we have a lot to learn. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has ordered Musa alayhi salam to order the Jewish to sacrifice a cow, any cow, so that some truth related to that incident would have come out. But what the Jewish did, they tried to delay the truth to come out. They disobeyed Allah, and they said to Musa alayhi salam, قالوا ادع لنا ربك يبين لنا ما هي. Allah said, take any cow, slaughter it. But they said, oh Musa, go back to your Lord and ask him what kind of cow. There are many cows. And what Allah did, He made their life difficult, more difficult. He said just, okay, take one cow that is not mature, not virgin. But they, the Jewish, they are trying to disobey Allah. And they said to Musa, قَالُوا ادْعُ لَنَا رَبَّكَ يُبَيِّن لَنَا مَا لَوْنُهَا. They said, oh Musa, we still don't know what kind of cow. Go back to your Lord and ask him the color of this cow. And Allah, what He did? He made their life even more difficult. From any color, He saying, now you need to pick up one that is yellow. And so on. They carried on. Till at the end, eventually, they gave up. They sacrificed a very rare cow to find, and the truth came out. Now that we went through two stories of Jewish and Christians, what are the lessons we can learn from this? There are many lessons. First of all, if we think always with our own mind, instead of referring to Quran and Sunnah, halal and haram, we'll end up like the Christians, that they have accepted ideas from paganism, so they have accepted Christmas in their religion. Now they can't go back. They can't remove this. They can't do it. Only because they wanted to make Christianity popular. If you want to make Islam popular, just follow the halal and haram. Don't think with your own mind what is the best way. What is the logical way to make Islam popular and acceptable by these people around us, any people. Don't try to fit Islam in the society. Islam came to change the reality. Second lesson we can learn is that if you're not careful, people will be using Islam to achieve their objectives. People, they have used Christianity to sell more Coca-Cola. Father Christmas became an ambassador, not of Christianity, of capitalism. People will be using you to come into power. We have to be very careful on this matter. Another lesson we can learn from the stories of Christians and Jewish is that when you start to compromise, you're going away from Islam. To come back is very difficult. Look at the Christians again. They introduced Christmas in their religion. Now they can't remove it. They can't. They tried. You have to keep Islam intact. And you have to do it. There will be no more messengers coming. And this is one big lesson actually, that the last messenger has already come. We are now the ambassadors of Islam. We are the one that have to speak up. Nobody else will come to do this. If we don't, then it will happen like what Allah did with the Jewish. He made their life more and more difficult. This is another big lesson. Follow Islam, don't compromise. Allah will not make your life more difficult. The victory of Allah is very close, it's very soon. But وَمَا النَّصْرُ إِلَّا مِنْ عِنْدِ اللَّهِ. We are just supposed to protect this deen, and the victory will come from Allah. The message for you today is very simple. The last message has already come. We Muslims are supposed to protect this deen. This is my second message. And the third message is, Allah mentions the previous nations in His book, in the Quran, so that we can learn from these lessons. أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه فمنه الهداية ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. قال تعالى إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. قال تعالى إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. فاذكروا الله العظيم الجليل الجبار يذكركم واشكروه على نعمه يزدكم ولذكر الله أكبر والله يعلم ما تصنعون. وأقيموا الصلاة.